Coloso Colosetti. And with him, the America's Tag Team Champion. He was also the bronze medal winner in Montreal in the 76 Olympic Games. At 275, it's Bad News Allen at ringside. The opposing team, former America's Tag Team Champions, weighing 231, Carlos Mata, and at 214 out of the great wrestling family, Mando Guerrero.
Welcome to Great Wrestling from the Olympic Auditorium, and I'm Jeff Walton. Be with you for the next hour. And oh, we got action! Carlos Mata running over and giving a what for to Coloso Colosetti. This is your first event, and whoa, tag team action, kind of action I like. Referee for this match, Robert Bachwinkle. I like to call him Bob for short. Mando Guerrero, Carlos Mata, team against Coloso Colosetti, and his partner, none other than the bad newsman, Alan Coage. Advantage, hammerlock by Colosetti, good move. Into the hair goes Mata. Let's see what happens. Mata trying for a snapmare if he can get it, trying to get a release from that hammerlock. Oh, rollover, good reversal. Wrist lock, standing at it, and a hawk trip by Colosetti takedown. We got wrestling. That's what we sell. That's what we bring you. We bring you the very best in wrestling. Sets up a bragging move by Colosetti, and now into a kind of a front Boston Crab. An escape by Mata. Very good. Stands at the ready. Mata's even proud of himself. Tag off to Mando Guerrero. Mando out of a fine wrestling family, as I've told you before. Brother Chavo and Hector still very active on the mat. Into the ropes. Oh, good tug tackle. Takedown. Here we go. Back body drop by Colosetti. Kick away by Mando Guerrero. Side headlock. Got a good lineup of wrestling for you on this edition of Great Wrestling from the Olympic Auditorium. Coming up, we've got Victor Rivera. We got the South's favorite son, Big Ben. Al Madril out of San Bernardino, California will be with us. And we've got those nasty guys in the mat, the Twin Devils. Guys that look alike and we can't tell them apart. And let me tell you, we've gotten letters about how to tell the Twin Devils apart. I'm going to tell you about that when we see the Twin Devils in our main event. Coage, ooh, there's a punch right to the chest of Mando Guerrero. This is a former Olympic Games bronze medal winner in judo. And when the referee's not looking, he uses those martial arts. There he goes, see, that open-handed thrust to the throat. Picks up Mando Guerrero. Oh, backbreaker, tops him, and Mondo's leg, takes it off. Up. Referee warning Coage about using illegal tactics. Coage just doesn't listen. This man has got such a feud going with number 71 Walter Johnson that hopefully the promoters will sign it right here on Great Wrestling from the Olympic. Arm whip into the ropes. Ooh, there's that solid right to the middle. Doubles Coage. Rarely do I see the bad newsman off his feet, but we just saw it. Mando, good mule kick, decks Coage. Likes to be called Bad News Allen. Since people don't pronounce my last name correctly, they call me Coage, Cage, but it's Coage. Bad News Allen Coage. Forearm smash by Mando Guerrero. Arm whip. Rah, rakes at the eyes. Ooh, I felt that. So did Engineer Mark here. Into the hair and right into the knee of Coloso Colosetti, the Argentine heavyweight wrestling champion. Speaks not only fluent Spanish, but fluent Portuguese as well. Kick into the middle. And warned by the referee, we don't do those things. Hawk trip. And now Mando going to work on Colosetti, former America's heavyweight wrestling champion as well as Argentine champion. We got all 4 guys in there. We got a little bit of a war here. Referee can throw the match out. Mando goes outside the ring. And in case you just joined us late, this is our first event. Oh, there's that body block and tackle. Chicken wing, reverse chicken wing by Carlos Mata. Carlos Mata, a fine wrestling family too. Mata, brother Raul Mata, former Mexico's light heavyweight wrestling champion, is wrestling, I understand, in the Florida area. Doing very, very well. Full Nelson, they hold, double teaming Mando Guerrero. There's that judo chop. High back body drop. Coage now with an advantage. Fans don't like this bad news, Alan, and not too many people do. There's that open-handed thrust. Mata comes in and he's raked at the eyes. 2 things. If you can't see and you can't breathe, there's no way you can wrestle. Tag off to Colosetti. Colosetti's in the ring. Running knee left to Carlos Mata. Punches to the mouth. I'll tell you, this is a tough team, this Colosetti and Coage. They are bad news for any team. Of course, all tag teams want the one thing that's worth a lot of money, and that's the World Tag Team Championship. There goes Coage. Oh, jumping off that top rope right onto the chest of Carlos Mata. Now steps on the ear. That's how Yukon Eric many years ago lost his ear right in the middle of the ring. He was wrestling Killer Kowalski, and Kowalski came off that top rope right onto the ear of Yukon Eric. Severed the ear completely. When Kowalski ran across the ring and turned around, he looked around and he saw a pool of blood, and in the middle of the pool of blood was the ear that belonged to Yukon Eric. And I'll tell you something, when they talk about very few injuries in wrestling, that's one that many fans will never forget, including myself. It happened in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Oh, we got a war here. All 4 men in the ring. Mando Guerrero now going to work on Colosetti. And wait a minute, Mata and Mando set up a cross block, and both men hit, and they are down. Stomping away, Mando and Mata with an advantage over Colosetti, and bad news. Been a lot of injuries in wrestling. A lot of injuries, a lot of foreheads that have been split open by punches, and dislocated shoulders, dislocated knees. Freddie Blassie's had his knee operated on about 80 times. That's no joke. A lot of injuries. Wait a minute. Uh-oh, here's part of the Army. Here's part of the R&R company. There's Pistol Pete. They goes to work on Mata, the Twin Devils. They throw Mata out of the ring. Pistol Pete, and wait a minute, here comes Rivera. This is the other part of the R&R company. In the meantime, the referee's distracted. He applies the sleeper to Mando Guerrero. This could be all she wrote. There's that judo sleeper. Victor Rivera's in the ring. Big Ben's in the ring. We got a mini battle royal going on. Hey, whatever you do, don't go away now. Coage choking out Mando Guerrero. The fans are on their feet. The referee's beside himself. He doesn't know what to do. Chavo, Mando's brother's in the ring. Chavo Guerrero is in the ring. He goes after Coage, but Victor Rivera stops him. Rivera now getting punches by Chavo Guerrero. Arias Romero in there trying to help out. Oh, who's got what where here? Chavo didn't realize that Mando had the effect. He says, come on now, try to put that sleeper on me. Wait a minute, we got a war. Coage doesn't want any part of Chavo Guerrero, and Chavo wants to keep him in the ring. And so do the other guys. They are keeping Coage in there, and now it's Chavo and Coage. I told you we had a war going. If it wasn't with number 71, it was with Chavo. Coage now outside the ring, helped by Victor Rivera, and they leave town. We got more action. Woo! Don't go away. He's counted out. That's it. We'll be back to our next match. Lots more action coming up.
The other team counted out, the winning team, Mando Guerrero Carlos Mata.